This guy looks like he's seen some things.
Tracey's Basement Geeky Collector Hunts brings you Flea Market Finds Fridays, where we hunt local flea markets for new finds for our collection.
Toys, comics, collectibles, maybe even a bit of nostalgia.
So stick around and see what we found in this week's haul, because you never know what you're going to find at the flea market.
Toys! Smoothie done. Find anything?
2000 He-Man. Bay movie Splinter.
50 cents for the He-Man, $2 for the Splinter.
Nothing from the Bay movies. Nothing from the Bay movies.
Hey everybody, it is time for Flea Market Finds Fridays.
Woo!
This week's is kind of interesting because literally everything came from the same table.
Yeah. The flea market was just kind of a bust for most tables this week. There wasn't really any interesting tables at all. And even the tables that we see regularly had really the same stuff and nothing new, and it was all kind of overpriced and stuff, eh?
Except for this one guy.
And this one guy we found at the very back, he was a one-time. Those are the best ones, the guys who aren't there regularly. The ones that just show up, one-timers out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And he was just trying to sell some stuff to make some money because he wanted to go move to Japan or to go for school or something. I don't know. But he said he was going to Japan, he wanted some money. And his table was just awesome.
His table had great stuff that really appealed to us.
And
so we
decent
cleaned them
prices.
out.
He had decent prices too. So we picked up quite a few things from his table. Most of it's comics, but we did get a couple little figures and stuff from him. And Adriana found some like mystery minis, Disney mystery minis, but she took off with those, so I can't show them off. But
those are long
they're
gone.
like frozen, and I think there was like a Nightmare Before Christmas one, but those are long gone now. We never really got a chance to show those, so we just said, okay, you guys know what they look like. They're mystery minis.
Yes.
So, but I found a little mini MechaGodzilla.
Look how cute he is.
That's awesome. Like most of my Godzilla stuff is Godzilla, because a lot of my Godzilla stuff is NECA, and until the recent movie came out, they weren't allowed to make anything that wasn't like Godzilla himself. They didn't have the rights for it, and you know, other Godzilla stuff is just very, very uncommon around here. I'm sure there's places in the States where you can get a lot of like Bandai type Godzilla stuff, but around where we live, Godzilla stuff is rare.
Yeah, no,
like
you're not finding much of it.
It's not common at all. But he had this little Godzilla, MechaGodzilla. I don't know what it's from. I mean, it could be from Burger King for all I know, but it's a little MechaGodzilla toy. It's awesome.
It's adorable.
It's awesome.
I found this Yamato statue from Read or Die. Honestly, I know nothing about Read or Die, but
It was
a
so
really
cheap.
cool statue. It was super cheap, and I figured,
Somebody I know will like Read or Die.
Yeah.
I've never seen Read or Die. I know of it, most just name only, but never actually seen it. But it was just so cheap we had to pick it up.
And you know what? Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll love it and want the statue for myself, and I'll have it.
As I said,
never know.
if we end up not liking it, we'll have friends who are really into anime. They might want it. Maybe we'll put it in a giveaway someday. Who knows? But you find a statue that cheap, and we like to give anime a chance. We decided, give it a try. If it sucks, someone will like it. This was a really good find, though.
This was an awesome find for me. I found a Sailor Saturn Figuarts. These are normally fairly pricey.
Fairly pricey. Very, especially around here, like up here in Canada. Very, very pricey figures.
This guy had her complete. All of her extra parts are there. Her stand is there.
Just missing the box.
Literally just missing the box, which I don't care about because it was a great price.
Like $15, I think it was.
Yeah.
Something around that.
I want to say it was $15.
Maybe
but
even 10.
oof.
I can't remember.
I don't know what figure arts go for around where you guys live, but you don't get them for $15 around here.
Not $15 Canadian. No way.
So I was pretty excited, and she's awesome. I love her to death, and I love Figuarts in general.
Yeah.
I love what Figuarts does with anime characters, so this
And
was a really cool find.
And I mean, you have a Sailor Moon Figuarts, and you have like a Chibi Moon.
Chibi Moon,
Figuarts.
yep.
Is her name right? I mostly only know the 5 main scouts, but I've learned more about the other extended Sailor Scouts and stuff from you, so
And
I'm
especially
getting
since Adriana's been into it.
Yeah, Adriana's into it too, so I've been learning more about it. But yeah, with all the extra faces and hands and everything, that was a steal of a find. Very steal of a find, and it's legit. It's not a knockoff. It's legit. So very, very cool. But of course, figures not wrapping it up. We've always got to go to Bargain Bin Comics. We had an insanely good comic pull from this guy.
Yes, again, all from the same guy.
All insanely good. This comic pull too, this Bargain Bin Comics, was still all from the same table. So first off, I wanted to show these off. I actually showed these on the channel before in a Godzilla video, but I got the entire run of Godzilla in Hell from him. This
That's
is the
pretty cool.
entire run of a comic series called Godzilla in Hell. You really think I was going to walk by that with me as the insane Godzilla nut that I am would ever walk by something called Godzilla in Hell and not buy it? Let alone the entire run. I think I gave them $2 each a comic, which I'm usually more of like a dollar comic guy, but $2 comic is still crazy cheap.
Yeah.
And this isn't an old run either. This is an IDW run. And the covers are fantastic. So
Beautiful art on them.
beautiful art. Very happy to have that. And then we also saw this on the table. I'm going to get these out of the way before you go into your massive stack, because your stack was a gem. Yours was a gem. But we got 5 variants of the 0 issue of Power Rangers from Boom Comics.
I love those.
Yeah.
I had actually seen those in a couple of other comic stores. They had them like on displays and stuff. And they're just so cool looking. Look at
how
all
cool
those
they are.
designs, man.
I love this. I mean, I would have died if he had like the Green Ranger and stuff too. And the White Ranger, I think they had a cover up. I
Pretty sure,
can't
yeah.
remember how many variants there were. But yeah, the original 5 Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, in that comic style, all holding their helmets. That's just an excellent display piece. I almost kind of want to get a long frame and just frame them. But, you know, I obviously want to take a look. I think we actually have issue 0, like, not in one of these variants. So I'll just, you know, read that one,
Exactly.
right? And I was thinking of just maybe some kind of display frame or something, just because the art is so cool. So, I don't know. I thought that was an amazing find there. And like I said, he was just blowing stuff out because he just wanted to make sure he left the flea market with nothing.
Yeah.
He didn't want to take stuff home. He wanted it sold. That's how you make money at the flea market. All these business guys there, eh? Trying to run businesses out of the flea market. That's why you're there every week.
And last but not least, I love the covers on these books. I saw them, I needed them. He had a giant stack of them.
And you are nuts about these.
It is Zombie Tramp.
She loves Zombie Tramp.
I love it so much. It is such a fun idea for comics. And we have a whole pile of them. I think it's 1 to 15. So
Yes.
1.
Now we got to be careful
2.
here because one of them has a lewd cover, so
Yes,
we
I'm-
can't
I'm
show
watching.
that. But I don't know. I think I might have moved the lewd cover away.
No, here's the lewd cover.
There it is. There. Okay.
There's the regular cover. There's a lewd one behind it.
Lewd one behind it. We can't show stuff like that on YouTube, or our channel is done.
Yeah, it's a bit much at that point.
But
But look at all the covers, like in the crazy bikinis and stuff. I just love the artwork.
yeah, Zombie Tramp's pretty great, and you guys know, and we stated this on this show before. Tracey just loves the kind of you know, lewd kind of. I don't want to use the word slutty, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm trying to say, right? It's the kind of
Ridiculous over-sexualization.
She
I
loves.
don't know, I love it.
She loves the gratuitous, sexy comics. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it sometimes if that's the whole point of it. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Sometimes that's fun. I mean, there was a whole film genre called exploitation, right? Subgenre. So I don't know. I'm okay with it. I think it's fun. I think it's a lot of fun.
I think the whole premise is hysterical. I love the artwork, and he had a giant stack of them all at once that he was getting rid of. He actually had the lewd one behind the counter
Yeah.
and asked me if I wanted that too because he was hiding it in case any kids wandered by.
Tracy was like,
I was
yep.
yeah, give me.
I love me some of that. So, trying to avoid saying anything too profane here. But, yeah, you were all over that.
So that was a pretty decent flea market haul.
That
Again,
was an
all
excellent.
from the same guy.
That was an excellent haul. That was a great week, the flea market, especially getting so many zombie tramps because zombie tramps aren't easy to come by cheap.
No, they aren't.
They're
really.
very hard to come by cheap. I think you have a gap in your collection now though because you finally found some of the early ones. These ones went up to what?
These ones went up to 15, and then the next one I was able to find was 20. So
20, so yeah,
got a little bit of gap there.
2021. So you're missing like 5 or 6 in the middle. You know, like yeah, they're gonna be hard to find.
Yeah.
So for a decent price, but what can you do? The zombie tramps. You gotta love the zombie tramp. So I'm worried about words that I'm saying, but I'm saying the word tramp like a million times in this. This is gonna tramp, 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 tramp. There, flagged. See how many times we can say the word tramp and get us flagged, eh?
You guys let us know what you thought of this haul down in the comment section below, and if you enjoy what we're doing with these videos, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Share this with a friend. We love getting new people checking out our stuff.
Do you guys like Zombie Tramp? Tell us down below in the comments. Zombie Tramp. Have you ever seen it? And do you like it?
You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat at Tracy's Basement, Jason from TV on Twitter, and of course, as always, guys, keep coming back for more Tracy's Basement.
Tramp it!
Bye!